Hello ladies and gentlemen, Jess Winabo here, ThrashMetalGuru. As you can obviously tell by my look, I have dyed my hair by the way, so I want to kind of address the obvious changes in my appearance a bit before I kind of get into said situation on ranting here. It's nighttime right now. I'm actually house sitting, so I am not currently at my apartment right now. I'm actually at a family member's house. I'm literally like 5 minutes away from where the original Metallica Guru actually began when I first made YouTube. But now that I've come full circle a little bit, let's kind of get into a little bit of the gist here because I'm not going to be on this pretty long, but it's something I need to address because I'm severely disappointed. As I have also learned that Damian Skyfires' channel is no longer there. He's made a new one, but his one before that one was wrongfully terminated. And this is what kind of brings me to very aggravation of here because this said individual, or Damian Skyfire, was a victim and targeted by a person who goes by the name of Mindoutofsync, goes by many names like the Alt, Bible 666, and I've addressed this person. I gave this person a calm confrontation, a firm but calm confrontation. We actually had a discussion, or pretty much a confrontation of a consented recorded call to address certain manners, and I've addressed this person multiple times that if you leave said drama alone, people do tend to forget. This person was completely forgot about by an entire community until this person had shown up, and I've properly advised this person to stop doing such things. If this person would have taken my advice, this would not have happened to this person to begin with. Now, as for other people that we don't know about that continue to talk about or say mean things, quote unquote, to this person, Mindoutofsync, well, then by all means, that is your right to do so. But again, I've actually been with Damian Skyfire because he's been a friend of mine. I've caught up with him with things that he's done. And nowhere, again, was this person mentioned within the 4 or 5 year span. That way I know. That being said, I'm severely disappointed in this person because after this debate that we've had, I fully advised this person to drop said matter, move on with their life, and do other things in life that are actually a bit more important. And there is a recorded Skype, not a Skype call, I'm sorry. There's a recorded Instagram call. I'm not sure if you could hear the audio or whatnot. I'm actually going to have someone work on that if I send it over. So hopefully, if I actually still have the audio, I will send it over to actually have it adjusted so that way people can hear it. I don't know. There's no guarantees if it does work. But I find it very, very aggravating, disappointing, and I'm just going to say this directly to Mindoutofsync. This is the first and only time you're going to be getting a video out of me. First and only time. I'm not going to say mean things or whatnot. I'm not going to do this in a very rude form, but you've had this coming because I've given you a fair chance, and do not say you haven't been given a fair chance. Out of all the people out there, I was the only one, despite the things I have seen and heard from you, I still gave you a chance. I still gave you a chance to better yourself. And unfortunately, you didn't do that. So now I've actually got to address this about you because you decided to take a turn to this. You actually had 5 golden opportunities just to let shit go. 5. 5 particular chances. The first one is when you didn't actually have to say anything. You didn't have to pop up at all. Literally, if you have not said anything, you would not have been noticed. You would have been scotch-free. You would have. But unfortunately, you decided to run your mouth off, and you decided to threaten other people's channels with privacy complaints. By channels, I do mean people like Damian Skyfire. You did that to him, and you wrongfully accused him of said things. What, this whole entire information leaking with your name or whatnot, even though that was still technically posted at you on a URL. I did the same thing myself too, so technically all bets are off when you put your name in a public area like a public domain or a URL or a username. It doesn't matter of the three, because I've done that before. Therefore, my name is no longer entitled to privacy. Once you put that out there, you are no longer entitled to that. Unless you take your channel down, but right beforehand, which doesn't even make a difference anyway, because if it's been out there for a long time, it's not going to make any difference. So to wrap this up even further, You are no longer. I'm not giving you any chances. So from here on, you are blocked on every social media account. Once this recording is uploaded, you will be blocked on everything. I am not going to put up with this any longer. You were given fair chance, and you decided to push this even further, and I am fully disappointed. This will not be tolerated. And as furthermore, you reap what you sow. So your actions do have consequences, and I'm calling you out for it. And you know what? There's really, because, and again, I've never addressed you by your name. I've never addressed that about your channel. I've never done anything of the sorts. So there is actually no means that this video would actually be flagged. And if it does get flagged, then it's going to give me further proof that you are only lying even further, because I will be making a copy of this video and I will be putting it unlisted and privated. And unlisted for those who can watch this. So if this video does get taken down, we'll go right ahead. But you're only going to prove my point even further. So you got no chance right now. You reap what you sow, and guess what? You got caught. So Mindoutofsync, Burn the Bible 666, or the alt, like whichever you mainly go by, you put this on yourself. You do not expect any sympathy. I mean, you got civility out of me when you actually had a recorded and consented debate with me. But that's as far as ever goes. But you get no sympathy from me after what you did. What you did was wrong. And you need to be held accountable for it. And for your actions beforehand. So I'm Justin, what about the ThrashMetalGuru? For my audience, I hope I can catch you guys later. As for that particular person, after what you did this game, Damian Skyfire, do not come to me and quit messaging me from now on, because you will be blocked. It does not matter what you say. You were given fair chance. Good night.